Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and welcome to this video in which we are going to talk about do-while loop. So the Apex do-while loop repeatedly executes a block of code as long as a particular Boolean condition remains true. A do-while syntax looks something like this, where a condition is provided with while and this whole syntax starts with do keyword. It looks similar to while loop with some differences, like it has a do keyword, the condition is provided at the end of the loop, and just after the condition there is a semicolon to terminate the whole statement. Loop does not check the Boolean condition statement until after the first loop is executed. The code block always runs at least once. It is basically used in a situation where we want to execute the loop body at least once, no matter whatsoever the condition is. It's not like the syntax is the only difference between a while and a do-while loop. There is another difference over here is a while is an entry controlled loop. So whether the loop will execute or not is decided at the time of entry, whereas a do-while loop is an exit controlled loop. That means that whether the loop is going to iterate or not is decided at the end of the loop. Hence, in these situations, it executes the loop body no matter whatsoever the condition is. I mean to say, even with a false condition, do-while loop executes at least once. Hence, it is basically used in situation where we want to execute the loop body at least once, no matter whatsoever the condition is. So it's pretty much of talk about the do-while loop, and now it's time to see the things practically. So guys, here we are on our developer console and let's create the first program to understand the do-while loop. So guys, here is our program, and as you can see in this reverse number class, we have a show method that accepts an integer number, and what this program is all about, it's going to reverse the number. Now here we have created a rev variable which is assigned 0, a temporary variable which is holding the num value, so whatsoever we will pass as the parameter will be kept inside the temp variable. Now here we are running this do-while loop with temp as the loop counter, and you can see here also we are updating the temp by dividing it by 10. Hence with each iteration the temp will hold the number except the last digit. So if the number is 1234, so the next iteration the number will become 123, in the next it will become 12, in the next iteration it will become 1, and finally it will become 0 when it's going to end this loop. What we are doing here is we are taking out the digit as we were doing in our last program with the while loop, and now with the help of this rev we are reversing the number. Now at the end of this loop, this rev will have the reverse of the number, and that's what we are printing over here. So let's see the output and then we will understand how this loop is working. So guys, we are calling the show method of reverse number class and passing in the value 12,345, and let's see what's the output. So here you can see it's reversing the number. So reverse of 12,345 is 54,321. But how is it working? What's the logic behind this? So let's try to understand that. So with this slide, I tried to explain you how that loop is working. So you can see with the first statement, rev is assigned with 0, and as you can see here, rev is assigned with 0. We are assuming that the number entered by the user is 1234. Hence, after execution of this statement, temp is also assigned with 1234. Now within the loop, we are dividing temp by 10, so the digit is assigned with the last digit, that is 4 over here, and when this rev into 10 is taking place, 0 is multiplied by 10, that will result into 0 added to the digit which is 4, so 0 plus 4 is 4, and hence the value of rev changes to 4. Then with the temp is equals to temp by 10, temp has changed to 123, and the condition is checked, which is definitely true. So in the next iteration, when 123 is divided by 10, digit is assigned with 3, and at this time rev is already holding 4, so 4 into 10, that will become 40, plus 3 will become 43. For the next iteration, temp will become 12, and definitely condition is still true. Then 12 is divided by 10, and hence the remainder, that is 2, will be assigned to the digit. At that time rev is holding 43, so 43 into 10 will become 430, and when 2 is added to it, it will become 432. When temp is equals to temp by 10 will take place, temp will change to 1, which is definitely greater than 0, condition is still true, and this time 1 is divided by 10 for the remainder, and hence digit will be assigned with 1. By that time rev is already 432, so 432 multiplied by 10 will become 4320, added with 1 will become 4321. When 1 is divided by 10 for quotient, temp will become 0 and this condition will evaluate to false, and hence this loop will terminate. After that, reverse of num, that is reverse of 1234, will be printed as rev, which is 4321, and that's how this reverse of the number is taking place. Now guys, let's see one more program to understand one speciality of do while loop. So guys, in this program I have created the show method with a simple num integer value as assigned with 10. Now inside this do while loop we have printed this statement, this will still execute, and then we incremented the value of num. Now you will be surprised with the condition because we are checking num is less than 10. Now definitely for the first time when num was having 10, this condition is false, and even after incrementing the value of num, this condition will remain false. So from the very beginning the condition is false, but this system.debug will be executed once, and that's what I wanted to show you. Even when the condition is false for the very first time, do while loop executes at least once. So let's run this program and see that. You can see in the debug it's printing this will still execute, and after that the loop gets terminated. So guys, that marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.